sorry guys that all my videos are always about Wednesdays or Thursdays. It's just because I only got time on Wednesday. That's the only day that I'm not doing anything. But now, because I'm not going to school for almost 7 weeks, maybe I'll be able to upload a few videos. Yeah, my dining chairs are up because I was cleaning up this carpet and just came out. That's why I'm wearing this kepi, because woo, it's hot outside. I went to buy some potatoes and I went to buy just some things because I want to cook some African dish. I want to cook mukimo and beef stew. I haven't cooked that for a while because it needs time. So that's what I want to do right now. I want to peel the potatoes, pre-cook them, and then smash them. Not like smash them, mash them together with the maize and everything. Yeah, I don't want people thinking stupid. So, do you guys like this dress? It's really nice, but the wind comes. You see, the wind comes, it flies. It can come. Poof. You have to be careful when you're walking. You have to control it and like put your hands and be on standby because people might see your goods. Huh? Yeah, I bought it on CNA. 15, was it 15? I can't remember, but it's 15 something. But I saw they have a sale. Definitely right now it's on sale. It's a really nice summer dress. It's really not so, it's not so heavy. It's just a lightweight. It's so light and it feels really good, and it's really nice color. It complements my melanin. Yeah, let me stop talking and kind of cook. Wow, so guys, I was tearing up because of slicing the onion. I just finished with prepping everything. Now I'm just waiting on these potatoes to cook, and then I will mix that. I will mash them together, and let me show you my recipe. But let's not lie, I'm not going to sit here and start telling you I have like it's a special recipe. No. Or the amount, or I have this kg of meat, I have this amount of onions, I have, no, I'm not going. It's for the way you know yourself, you know your stomach, you know how many people you're going to feed. We just do it your way. There's no way. I'm not going to start writing here, oh, I bought almost 3 kilos potatoes, for these onions. No, I'm just going to show you the things that the things that you only need. When it comes to amount, you will know on your own. So let me turn this camera and show you. So guys, this is all you need. For me, I always have one piece of garlic, but it was bigger than this. And I have my maize. Normally in Kenya we don't use the yellow maize, we use the white maize. And I bought with this extra that it has some paprika just for color. And I always use this tomato in everything that I use. And I also have the normal tomato, 2 tomatoes, and a little bit of coriander. I always like mixing that. I don't know why. Half, a 3/4 of a red paprika and a 3/4 of yellow paprika. Meat, it's for you. I don't know how big is your family or how many people you're cooking for. That's up to you. Onions, I love onions because after I mix these potatoes with the maize, I will fry this, a little bit of this, half of this, and then with a little bit of olive oil or vegetable oil, whichever you want, and then mix it inside here. This is potatoes boiling with a little bit of salt. That's all. Yeah, I think that's all. And this, I don't know what they call them, green peas. I think that's what they're called in English, but we call them in Swahili minji. And paprika, we call them pili pili hoho. And coriander, we call coriander dania. Tomato, we call it nyanya. Nyama is meat. Kitunguu saumu is garlic. Yeah. And maize, we call it mahindi. So yeah, and everything mixed, this and this and this mixed is called mokimo, and this is for the beef stew. So that's all, guys. I will just wait for this to finish up because I like doing this, and then put it in the oven, not to be cold, just to stay warm, ready for my boys, and then that's just it. It's nothing special. So guys, that's just it. That's all you need. And I'm always using the spices. I'm not going to lie to you that you need spices. I always play around with my spices. This is it. Don't judge me, it's a mess, but this is all my spices. And every person has their own technique to how they use their spices. I also have these spices. It's mixed of some paprika, white onion, some coriander, what is this, carrots. It's just a mixer, and you can use it in anything. I bought it here in a Turkish shop, and I always put in every food I cook, have a spoon of this, and it makes the food taste amazing. So I'm just going to set you down somewhere because I don't want burning my camera or burning myself just because I'm concentrating on the camera. And I broke my phone. I can't use my phone. So guys, let me start frying this before these potatoes cook so I can have enough time to go get my son. So guys, now I'm ready to mix my mokimo. In Kenya we always use this to mash and mix the mokimo together with the green peas and the maize, and this is what we use. It's for cooking ugali, but it's nice to, like, this is how we use it. I have a, where is this thing? Where's my mash? And I can, it's optional. If you're here in America or in Europe, you can use this, but oops, my meat is I kind of like cooking my meat a little bit with salt, you see, so it can lose it. Always the meat has so much water, so it can lose the water from that it gains from the frozen thing. And here is this is what we are going to mix up in the mokimo after we finish mashing everything together. So this is how we mash it, like this together, and we put the maize. Hold up, I only have one hand, so the maize. See, this is what I was talking about. I like a little bit of color in my mokimo, but at home I never used to do that. Home is home is only the mokimo and everything. And if you have a vegetarian in your house, you don't have to worry about it, because this is not going to mix with the meat. That's like a side dish. This you can eat it on its own, just the way it is, and it's wow. In weddings in Kenya, in every celebration, we don't miss this dish. It's like a must. Hold on, I have to use my. Okay, put in my beans, but I'm not going to put everything together. And then this is how we do it. Mash the potatoes. Oh my god, this is my favorite dish. Normally it comes from the Kikuyu community, my Kikuyu, from my mother tongue language, Kikuyu. This is a very famous dish, but it's eaten all over in Kenya. So it doesn't mean because you're not Kikuyu you cannot eat this. No, it's just mostly known to be a Kikuyu meal. See, looking nice. And my son loves potatoes, so every time I cook this, he calls it Kartoffel. The potatoes are Kartoffel here in Germany. So yeah, I will mix this and then I will show you the finished product. This is now all done. The only thing that is remaining is to take the onion, but we always like this onion to be a little bit golden brown. And you can add whatever you want. You can add your coriander if you want, but I'm just going to not to use coriander on this, just only on my beef, just because my husband doesn't eat coriander, so he can eat this and maybe something else. But sometimes when I cook with such a delicious dish with coriander, he always ends up eating. So we are just going to spice. This is a chicken. It's chicken masala. It's from Kenya, and these other ones are from here in Germany. This is a curry. I always use that. This is the smoked pepper, and this is a little bit of. This is paprika, sorry, and this is pepper, black pepper, and a little bit of Madagascar. They call it. Is it Madagascar? Wait. It's written a Mada spicy from Kalahari. So if this one is done, I will put it inside here, and that's end of a mokimo. Meanwhile, while these onions are cooking, I will just start mixing my onion because my meat, I love onions. You can, because especially this purple onion, I don't know, some people call them red onion, some people call them, I don't know, but I call them purple onion. But in Kenya we say kitungu, we call them onions or kitungu. In Kenya we don't care about those fancy names that they have. And it's called kitungu. Kitungu ni kitungu. That we don't really care about what it's called or what. So long as we know what it does or how to use it, that's all it takes. I'm putting my garlic inside, but a little bit because I want to put a little bit garlic there. Just for a little bit of what? A little bit of, we call it lather. Lather is flavor. You see, I'm teaching you how to cook a Kenyan meal and a little bit of Swahili. I'm so professional, huh? So we're going to add a little bit of dry. Wait. They call it Knoblauch here. Garlic is Knoblauch in German. And we're just going to put a little bit of that on top. And a little bit of olive oil. Oh my god. I'm trying to multitask because I only have one hand free. And the last time I did that, I ended up burning myself. I don't want that to happen. I hope it's not going to happen. This is, you can use any meat that you want. This is beef meat. It's from the cow. You can use pork if you want. You can use chicken, but I was just craving, because I just ate chicken yesterday, I was craving for some beef. So we're just going to pour this here in the middle, because you all know pili pili hoho or paprika, fresh paprika, takes a little bit longer to cook, and a little bit of some vegetable oil to help the paprika cook. And there we are going to reduce the heat. And cover the, don't mind my cover that for a while so we can move on to our mukimo. Ooh, it's smelling really nice, really nice. Remember, there's nothing else here. It's only a little bit of the garlic and the red whatever you call them, or purple onion. You can put as much as you want. I don't know. Yeah, and we're going to pour this inside here. You see? Voila. That is to give it a little bit of taste. Mix it. Mix it. Make sure the oil and everything is all mixed. Remember, when you're boiling your potatoes, you put a little bit of oil. Not oil, a little bit of salt. Because when you end up adding salt later, the salt will not be able to like mix all the way. It's going to be like some patches that has no salt. Yeah. And that's the end of mukimo. Let's dive in. Let's dive into this. We're going to cover it a little bit and put it in the oven so it doesn't get cold. So let's, because you all know about this dish, I don't need to show you how to fry your own beef. You fry your own beef the way you want. So we'll see you with the next finished product. So guys, I've already finished like mixing everything that I need to go there. And there's one thing I wanted to say. If you're using in any way some spices on your meal, please don't add salt before you add your spices, because spices they have salt on their own. They have salt. So make sure after you first you put your spices, then later you can taste your food first before you add salt, because you don't want to put salt in your food and then you spoil all your hard work and everything. And we all know how salty food tastes, not good. So this is everything, paprika, meat and everything that is all mixed. I'm just going to add this tomato and then cover it a little bit. There's no water. I'm not going to put water because there's water in the vegetables I add on this tomato. So I'm just going to add that and then cover it for 10 minutes, clean up this mess, and then I rush get my son, and then we'll come and show you the finished product. So guys, I'm done with cooking. The mukimo is waiting there inside the oven, so it doesn't get cold. This oven has a place that you don't have to like switch on the oven that you're cooking. Just there's a settings where that you just switch it on just to make keeping food warm, not cooking. So I'm just going to leave that. But the stew is right there that you can always warm in the microwave. And now I'm going to pick Levin up so we can come and show you how the food looks. And I just took ice from the fridge because I don't want this son to finish me before I get to my son. And I'm still going to take something for him, but maybe a nice drink, because he always asks, Mama has to surprise for me. Do you have a surprise for me? A surprise is like, do you have anything for him? A lollipop, a candy, a cake, a biscuit, just something for him. He can't come home without that. So I always have to take something with me for him, and then he's happy. So we were meant to go swimming on the sea today, but I woke up after I took him to the kindergarten with some kindergarten parents, but I thought I would go. But when I came home, I cleaned, and I finished cleaning. I had a really crazy headache. I think it's because of this sun. So my hand is hurting. We'll see you in a bit. So guys, I just came from picking up Levin from kindergarten. He took a shower, changed his clothes, and now he's eating. And I wanted to share with you the final. This is the mukimo and the beef stew, and oh my god, it smells amazing. And it's just an easy meal, easy, healthy, quick meal for you, and delicious. So I hope you enjoy. Let me go dive in this food so we can go maybe later a little bit swimming. We always eat our meal. Right now it's 6:30. We always eat our dinner early, then go outside for a walk, or during summer, because the weather is so nice, or at the swim park, or at the water park, or at the sea, and then eat our dessert there and take a walk, and then come back later at 8 or some few minutes to 8, and then get ready for bed for 11. So that's why we always eat our meal early. And let me just go. It was fun cooking with you. Just tell me if you enjoy, and try to make this easy meal and delicious. And you can ask me a question, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and we'll see you next time.